Hello and welcome to another update video about Enjin Coin. Enjin Coin currently a little bit weak, overall in an uptrend still, but just a little bit weak here on the very short term. As you can see, a little bit in the red today, but overall, yes, still in an uptrend, and Enjin has performed really well over the period when we since we've covered it really. And what is Enjin Coin doing at the moment? So Enjin, I think, is adhering to this ascending trend line, which I think we have just dropped below. Now that is not dramatic at the moment. We have dropped below that trend line before. For example, down here in that circled area, we've dropped below it and then found support at that fib level here and at the 20-day moving average, which is that teal line coming up here. We've dropped below it here, which was on the 10th of November just recently, and we found support again at the 20-day moving average. We've dropped below here just a couple of days, no, just yesterday, and we came above it, and we've just dropped below it again. So it is a volatile cryptocurrency. As long as we are not dropping below the 20-day moving average, I wouldn't personally get worried. And again, even if we drop below the 20-day moving average for Enjin Coin, I'm not getting worried. I think this is a growing project. It has huge potential for the future. I think it's still very early. I think Enjin is not even at the all-time high anyway, which is just above $4. So there is still a lot of scope to grow. And if anyone wanted to get into Enjin Coin, it might be, and this is no financial advice, I'm just saying, you know, what could be a possibility to get in now at this retracement. There is an opportunity, there is a possibility to drop below the 20-day moving average. Now, if that happens, that could be a potential sell signal. I just want to mention that as well. We are very close to the 20-day moving average, and just showing you the last time we dropped below the 20-day moving average, that is here. Yeah, this was actually in the beginning of September, and then we had a couple of weeks really of downtrend, and then someone could have bought back in here as we crossed above the 20-day moving average again, and would have had basically would have been able to reinvest that money somewhere else in that period. But that's up to you. You know, if you want to do that, just want to show you that is a signal if we drop below the 20-day moving average, because this cryptocurrency adheres very well to the 20-day moving average. Yes, some cryptos don't that much, but Enjin really does. You know, you can see how throughout July, end of July, it really provided so much support. Then it dropped below it throughout September, and then it dropped above it, and then again found so much support throughout this entire uptrend here. And so much clear support, because when we touched it here on the 27th of October, we found immediate support, and the buyer stepped in here as well. Two critical moments. And I did actually expect that we could see a nice move up like we did here before. Now that hasn't materialized yet. It's a little bit weak at the moment, but that is a good buying opportunity for everybody who actually wants to get into the project, in my view, because we're just at these key support levels here. Now there is, if we just take a look at the Fibonacci levels, we found support here yesterday at the 290 level, which is that Fibonacci retracement level that I showed you, which is here the 0.214 fib level, 289 pretty much it says here. And as long as we are above that level, I think we're on track to get back to 350, where we already were. And if we then manage to break above that level, then we can get to 430, which is the 1.272 extension level. Above that, we've got 527, which is the 1.618, and above that, we've got the 636 level, the 200%, and above that, 813. So these are key resistance levels where we will find resistance most likely if we get above, or if we get into all-time high territory. Overall, Enjin, you can see it. If we let's just zoom out, that is sometimes very helpful as well on the weekly chart maybe, and you can see how this one is performing. Let me just take out the fibs. How this one is performing, it is really interesting. We had a cup and handle, broke out of that cup and handle pattern. I think I talked about it before it happened. Now we've actually moved up all the way, and we're just before making a new all-time high. So huge potential here on the weekly. Yes, we are a little bit overbought here, or not overbought anymore. We've actually dropped below the overbought range, indicating yes, there is still a little bit of scope to move higher. Enjin Coin already was at 1995 on the RSI. Looking here on the MACD as well, indicating further price increases On the weekly, just deep green. And here on the daily, looking at the indicators, we are again in the bullish range here on the daily RSI, and the MACD gave us a sell signal a few days ago, which also confirms possibly, or just is an explanation of why we're currently a little bit weak here. So you can see that here had a sell signal there, but again, I did say before, the MACD for cryptos, for me, more relevant is the RSI typically. The MACD, I've got the impression, you get these retracements, you get these typical retracements in cryptos, and the MACD is lagging way behind oftentimes, and it can be helpful, especially on the weekly, I think, not so much on the daily, but I'll still mention it. But overall, let's see, we're still above the 20-day moving average. As I said, if we drop below the 20, that could be a sell signal, but overall, I think we are still good. We are still sort of adhering to the trend line here. I think we should get back above that and then continue our move up, especially here in the alt season. And even if we drop below the 20-day moving average, I don't think that downtrend would hold very long. That's only my personal point of view. I think it's a strong project, and it's very important for the crypto gaming niche industry. So yeah, I personally would use this drop for further purchases if I wanted to buy more. So hopefully you liked that video about Enjin Coin. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe and comment as well, please. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.